Hello everyone, welcome back to this video. In this video, we are going to discuss chapter 2 elements, compounds and mixtures. So in previous video, we already discussed about the separation of components of a mixture and the separation of solid-solid mixture methods and activities based on separation. So here we are going to discuss about the remaining method of solid-solid mixture separation as well as solid-liquid mixture separation methods like loading, sedimentation, decantation and filtration. Let us discuss the first. So the separation of solid-solid mixture method, it includes sublimation method. So what is sublimation? The changing of a solid directly into vapor on heating as well as the vapor into solid on cooling is called sublimation. So the substance which undergoes sublimation is called sublime substance. The solid substance obtained by cooling the sublime vapor is known as sublimate. So you should know the difference between sublime and sublimate. So the sublime is a substance which undergoes sublimation, but sublimate is a substance that is obtained after the process of sublimation. So this is a process used in solid-solid separation. And then examples of this sublimation are ammonium chloride, iodine, camphor, dry ice and naphthalene balls. So you all know what is naphthalene balls. It is also called as moth balls. And then dry ice. So dry ice is a solid state of carbon dioxide. So these substance comes under sublimation. So these are all example for sublime substance. So let us see the disk activity based on the sublimation. So the materials required are funnel, china dish, wire gauze, tripod stand, ammonium chloride, common salt and cotton wool and Bunsen burner. So let us see the procedure. So take a mixture of common salt and ammonium chloride in china dish. So cover the china dish with inverted funnel and plug the end with the cotton. Now heat the mixture. So in this process you can observe the white fumes are formed along the upper side of the funnel. So the remaining common salt left out in the beaker. So thus a mixture of ammonium chloride and the common salt has been separated by this process of sublimation. So the substance which forms white fumes is ammonium chloride. So because the ammonium chloride is a sublime substance. And the next is separation of solid liquid mixture methods. So there are 8 methods in this category. Let us discuss one by one. So sedimentation, decantation, loading, filtration, centrifugation, evaporation, crystallization and distillation. Here we are going to discuss about the first 4 methods. Let us see one by one. Sedimentation and decantation. Sedimentation and decantation is a combined process. So if you are having a liquid which contains some solid particles in it, so we are allowing that particular liquid to stand for some time. So because you are leaving that liquid undisturbed for some time, so that you can see the heavier particles in that liquid can sink in the bottom of the beaker. So this is called the sedimentation. So the solid matter which settles down to the bottom is called sediment. So the deposition of solid matter at the bottom of a liquid is called sedimentation. So the process is known as sedimentation, and the substance which sediment down is called settle down is called sediment. So after sedimentation you can get two layers. The upper layer is clear liquid and then lower layer is a sediment, that is solid substance. And then decantation. So after sedimentation we can pour that liquid into another beaker without disturbing that sediment. So this is called decantation. For example, sand can be separated from the sand water mixture by sedimentation and then decantation methods. And then next method is loading. To speed up the process of sedimentation process, we can add alum. So alum is a particular substance which rapid the process of sedimentation, which speed up the process of sedimentation, so that the mud particles, the minute mud particles are deposited to the alum, and that alum gets heavy and settle down rapidly. So this is helpful for sedimentation process. So the process of adding alum is called loading. So the clear water is decanted to the another beaker and the mud particles remains in the first beaker what we have taken. So this is sedimentation, decantation and loading process. And then filtration. So filtration is the process of removing insoluble solids, that is very small particles, by using filter paper is called filtration. So the process of removing insoluble solid by using filter paper is called filtration. So a filter paper is a round piece of special paper which has tiny holes in it, so that holes we can't see through our naked eyes. So this filter paper helpful to remove the insoluble solids in a given solution. So it is also used in our kitchen. You can find out the filter which is used to filter the tea. So we can filter the tea leaves extract from prepared tea, as well as you can see the vegetable drainer in your sink. So that vegetable drainer is also an example for filtration. So the next one you can say activity based on this. So the materials required are filter funnel, filter paper, beaker, and mixture of some like a chalk powder and water. So the procedure is assemble the apparatus as shown in the figure. So take a filter paper and make it fit to the funnel and carefully pour the given solution like a chalk given mixture. So I have given you a chalk powder and a water mixture, so kindly pour that. So while pouring you can find the clear liquid is comes to the next beaker, and the solid particles like chalk particles settles down in the filter paper. So the solid particle which settles in the filter paper is called residue, and the water which goes down to the next beaker is called filtrate. So you can obtain two things, that is residue and filtrate. So this process is called filtration. So the residue is a solid substance left behind the filter paper, and the filtrate is the clear liquid obtained after the filtration process. Thank you students, hope you all understood the topics. Let us see in the next video.